Let me hear you say ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da. Crazy at this thing called love, just what I've been dreaming of. And I can never figure out, oh, how you do the things you do. Is why I'm so in love with you. I like the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future in me and you. That's why I wrote this song for you. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Just want you to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. If I met you in another life and you asked me to be your wife, with grace and a smile I say, yeah, always now and forever. You be my one and only lover. Cause I like the way you make me smile. Boy, you give me butterflies. And when I look into your eyes, I'll see the future in me and you. That's why I wrote this song for you. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. I-L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Just want you to know what I think of you. L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Baby, you've got what it takes to make your girl say L-O-V-E-Y-O-U. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba da.
TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Attorney Commander J.R. Glapohkpa Chesson talk show. Woke up this morning. We must take time out to mourn with our people in Europe. It is so sad. Every time I listen to the news, but 20,000, 22,000 people dead, so many thousand injured. It's heartbreaking. So again, let's take a few seconds in remembrance of the dead of our people in Europe, Syria, and Turkey. May their souls rest in perpetual peace. Well, on the Real Talk this morning, we're going to talk about our president, Joseph Boakai. Let me put my topic up for this morning. Former Vice President Joseph Boakai knows that government and leadership are no play things. Why has Unity Party and he been so withdrawn? 2, leadership of Liberia is now a national collective effort. We have no leaders. It is only Liberian people to lead our nation. So let me just take a brief break and we'll get back to talk about it. Yes, we're back. Now, I read Front Page Africa newspaper last night and this morning. I heard a recording of Joseph Newman Boakai's interview with a Liberian in the United States of America, asking him questions about whether he's going to collaborate with the CPP again, Elliot Cummings and Musa Belete's party. And you see, let me tell you something. This is my problem with the men in Liberia today. That's why I cannot associate with Benani Ure, Elliot Cummings, Joseph Boakai. I don't want to associate with none of these people. When I get up from my mountainous journey, which I'm still on, I'm going to look for work again. I'm going to look for work in America. And I come into Liberia. It's a lost effort. We have no leaders. What are going to Liberia to do? I listen to Boakai. I see the picture of Boakai sitting with Costa them in America. And, you know, it's mind-boggling, man. All these young guys want to be around Joseph Boakai to have control of our country. We don't know where we're going. When I see the pictures of Boakai sitting down with the people playing pool and sitting down with Costa and all of them playing cards, you know, I'm just asking Jesus Christ, what's the fate of my country? What's the fate of my people? Boakai is not a young guy. Boakai needs people around him to help him. So we got Costa, the Lobo, all the boys around, and Henry Cassidy, and all the Eula boys around him. Where our country going? Where our country going? Some of these guys had led organizations in America for years. Cassidy, all of them behind Boakai. They led Eula. What happened to Eula? Eula could not even raise $2,000 in America. Give me a damn break. You know, these are the things that piss me off and bother me with leadership in Liberia. Little boy like Mo Ali insulting me because of Ellen Johnson said it. I look at that boy, I want to slap that bitch in his face. You insulting me because of Ellen Johnson said it? You don't know we got a long way to go together and you got to face me in this country? What's wrong with these little boys? You see, that's why I didn't want to get involved with politics in Liberia. It's sickening. It's all about money and power and bullshit. People want girlfriends and boyfriends, and they think that they do to all of that. That's why our country is suffering, because we need more serious leaders. You know, I listen to Boakai's speech. I see him with Costa and all of them. Are these people capable of really changing our country? Is Boakai really healthy enough to lead Liberia, or he's going to sit there and Costa them will try to override him? You know? Because right now you see it. I'm scared for my country. I'm scared for the leadership of my country. I'm still scared. I can't go Liberia and we are. I'm not going under him. He stay there 6 more years, 12 more years. He can stay there forever. I'm not coming there. What I going there to do? Huh? What I going Liberia to do? The illiteracy rate has risen so high. I be talking to people trying to kill me, think I'm talking evil. And I'm telling them things about what we need to do to change our lives. You think I'm coming to Liberia for what? Look at my page. The people don't even understand why I'm talking. They're all tribalists. You know, they want to go see the tribal people. And I'm not into that. I'm not into that. I'm speaking the truth of what needs to be done in my nation. And right now, we have no leaders. You know, you listen to all the interviews. Go on Front Page Africa and listen to Boakai talking. You know, you sit there, let Benani Ure divide. Benani Ure is a divider. All us who know Benani Ure ain't coming to bring nothing good to the organization. It's all confusion and division and lies and trickery and false, useless politics. That's all they bring it to the table. That's all they bring it to the table. Why would I want to go sit down with those kind of men? Huh? They were not built Liberia. Why you think the coalition failed? And Joseph Boakai, Boakai said out there, let Benin Nigeria run that coalition astray. Anything Benin Nigeria got his hand in, it's got corruption, it got deception, it got lies, it got false, useless, up-country precarious about politics, all that shit in it. And it will fail. That's why it failed. You know, Boakai, Boakai sat down there during his leadership time, instead of bringing these people together and running the thing, he sat down there and let that whole coalition fall apart. Now, here he is talking again. He wants to work with LA Cummings, the door not closed. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? Is that leadership for me to look on? You have no vision. No damn vision. You formed the coalition. You were on the right movement and momentum and path and everything. Then you let a crooked guy like Benana Ure come in. They seem deception and lies and things that have been in our country forever. When we're going to get rid of these people? You are my cousin. I wouldn't take anything you would say, especially when it has to do with a coalition and people coming together without investigation. You know, we're not here for this false politics, for this petty, childish politics. I don't like the man. I don't like this man. No, that's what we're here for. That's why our country can't go nowhere. We want men who understand leadership. You know, it's about Liberia. It's not about you and me and our... No. What is in the best... It's just like caring for a child. Under the law, when you're dealing with children, it's what is in the best interest of the child. It's not a ma or pa or uncle or cousin. No. This is the same thing with Liberia. Liberia is a child that we have to manage. We have to guide and direct. We have to set a path that will make Liberia grow into a great and powerful nation. But when we have no ideals or what we want to do as a people, when we have no dreams and no visions, we have no leaders. And this is where we are today. You know, can we depend on Joseph Boakai to free Liberia? Can we depend on him? He sat down there and let the CPP be destroyed. Under his leadership too. That was Boakai time to leave. Boakai did not say a damn word. And he let Benana Ure and that the other useless boy, LA Cummings, fight with each other and destroy the coalition. That's bullshit. All the time we listening to see what Boakai would do. A man like me, I want to see what Boakai would do. He's supposed to be a leading statesman. He's supposed to have more wisdom than the damn Ure and Cummings. Why you sit down there and let these two little boys run and destroy the whole coalition, go into court and make the whole thing a little circus of clowns? Now you come back and we got to end up to the same place we were in ab initio in the first place. We're coming back to right where we were in the first place. Now he's talking about the door open for coalition. Man, you give me a damn break. Do I look like a damn childish idiot? People play with the lives of millions of Liberian people and think they can get away with it. There's the shit of impunity that we've been going through from time and time again, that we have no strong leaders. You know, everything is impunity. Oh, forgive them for peace sake. No. It's time for us to punish people. Punish our leaders. If our leaders cannot stand up like men and women and lead us in the right path and say what they mean and mean what they say, they cannot lead us. They cannot lead us. Our leaders must be men of integrity, honesty, trustworthiness. When you say something that's gospel, well, if you come and play around with each other, destroy the very coalition that the Liberian people have put their hopes and dreams in, you destroy it. Now you come in talking about coalition again. But it's just evident that we have no leaders in Liberia. Not the Cummings, not the George Weah, not the Boakai. We have no leaders. Look at George Weah going around making songs every day. He's still doing it. You know, he act like a little grown-up boy. They're all grown-up boys. That's why I told you, this is the era of the grown-up boys leading Liberia. All of them won't sing songs. They won't go in the street and dance. They come from Slipway, Sonny Wayne, Gibraltar, and all the places they come from. And they have nothing to bring to our government positively. They have nothing. They have nothing. Nothing positive to bring, you know. Our illiteracy rate among our people is so high now. It's so high. So many of our people can't read and write. It's so terrible. It's a national security threat. That is the national security threat. When the illiteracy rate of the country has increased and not decreased, there's a problem. When our president demonstrates illiteracy, the president is illiterate. He can't read and write. It's a problem. It's a problem. You can sing George Weah, we got it, we not got it, we got it. It means shit. The president is dumb. He fucking dumb. He's dumb. He can't read and write. He's illiterate. He's illiterate. You can sing all you want, and that's why people like us not coming to Liberia. Because the country is too illiterate. Let the illiterate people die off. Let them kill each other. They will kill each other because that's why it boils down to what happened to Liberia on the door. They ended up killing each other because the illiteracy rate was so high and there were no people with visions. Everybody just wanted to steal. And we ended up into a war. So yeah, we're going again. The people that are supposed to be leading us have no vision. You know, they form coalition, they destroy it. They linger all through the time not doing nothing. Now it's time for election, they're talking about coalition again. I mean, you see how we take one step forward, then we take 2 steps backwards. Then we got to come back again and rethink it. Then we want to take 2 steps forward again. This is what Liberia has been going through from time immemorial because we have not punished our criminals. We have not punished those that violated our constitution. We have not punished those that still violate our constitution and laws and steal from us. Look at we are. We are government is a kleptocracy. They are rogues. They are pure rogues and murderers. And there is no other way to describe this administration of George Weah and Sammy Doe. They're the same people killing our people to stay in power. How you kill 4 auditors and the Liberian people don't say nothing? And that shows our society is debased. We have nothing but illiterate people in Liberia. They can't come. Why would they come on my show? They can't even understand why I'm talking. The thing I'm talking is above their knowledge and understanding. So the 10 people that understand my show, that the 10 people who understand what it is for the positive direction of my nation and my people. I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. When all my people won't hear nothing but fucking and pussy and all those kind of things, and they gravitate towards that, that's who they are. Look how many people listen to Prophet Key and all the people. Yes, they got inside information. But many of them don't go there for that too. They go there for the cussing, the insulting, you know. Look at Spoon TV. I was watching there, and what about him? The panelists, Fagon. How you have a panelist and all the other panelists refuse to come on? Huh? And it was so funny. And Fagon finished setting his rules or how many minutes people were talking, all of that, and none of the other panelists came on. So why you got this man there as a panelist? You deceiving this man. Tell the man he's no good. You can't be on the panel. But you keep the man there. You show him that he's part of y'all. That way it's time for him to handle the moderation. All of y'all don't come on. You see how Liberian people deceitful? That's the same deceitfulness I'm talking about. You don't like me. Tell me you don't like me. Let me leave. But you encourage me to stay. You encourage me to be a part of the conversation. Then when it's my time to moderate, all of you stay away. What does that say about the Spoon TV? They're nothing but deceitful, useless asses. That's Liberian people. They are useless asses. Instead of telling Fagon, we don't like you, stay away from the show. They don't do that. They encourage the man to have a conversation with them. They encourage the man to be in their midst. Now when it's time for the man to lead and say something, none of them show up. That's how Liberian people are. Deceitful, wicked, and evil. This has been going on from time immemorial. This is how we are, the deceitfulness. When you got people on your panel, you don't like the man, tell the man, look, Paco, you on the panel, I can't be here with you. I'll go on. You can't be on this panel. Tell the people you can't be on the panel with a man. But you stay on the panel with a man, you discuss issues of national importance with a man, then when it's time, the man respect all of y'all when it's time for y'all to lead the panel. Now when it's time for him to lead, none of y'all show up. That's deceitfulness. That just shows all these Spoon people are nothing but deceitful, useless Liberians. And this is the cause in our country. Our country can develop. We have no real men. All the people on Spoon TV are pussies. They are nothing but pussies. All of them just like Francine. Pussies. They're just like Francine. You sit on the show with me. You can't tell me you don't like me. It's my time to moderate and you don't show up. What does that say of you? It says nothing about Fagon. It says nothing. We know who Fagon is. Fagon is a useless man. We all know that he talks a whole lot of bullshit. So why will you sit with the man when the man turns to lead, then all of you back away from him and leaving? But this is Liberia. And this is why I don't join Liberians. You know, people I got with me that people who work. And I see their work. But people who dilly-dally, don't want to do things, they want to lead, but they don't want to lead, they want to be a part of things, they are lukewarm. You don't need those kind of people. Cut them off. Cut them off, let them go. You don't need those people. We got Jesus Christ, that's all we need. He will show us the way. But when we stay with these corrupt people, we know the people corrupt, we know the people evil, but we stay with them because we think our daily bread attached to them. We are not Christians. We are not Christians. If you are a Christian and you believe you are wrong, cut the ties and see how God sustains you. Because as much as God can feed the birds and animals, what about me? If I believe in him. You think I believe in Jesus Christ on bullshit? No, I don't. I understand the powers of the 3-in-1. I understand the powers of Jesus Christ. I am a Christian. I don't play with voodoo or juju. No, I don't. I'd rather die as a Christian than go from juju and all of that. No. No. I know there are evil in the world. I know. I watch it on TV. I've experienced spirits. I've come into contact with spirits. And God has blessed me. I have not been afraid of them. Yes, we watch the show, we'll be afraid, but when you confront evil physically, and you're not strong spiritually, you will wither. You will fade away. It will crush you. But when you're strong in your faith, evil can't do nothing to you. It can't do nothing to you. Let me tell you something. There's an Indian man renting my mom's place in Liberia called Ditko, Dalewa. Y'all know Dalewa, that Indian man. He say his daughter Liberian. His daughter not Liberian, she Indian. He say his daughter Mapu, married to Bassa woman. That's a fucking lie. They did all of that to steal my grandmother's house that they got. They rented my property, Ditko. So this man won't kill me. He believes in juju. I never associated with an Indian man before. He deals with my mother. I know Daliwa because he was loving to Ella Scott. He's a gigolo. He goes around loving to women who don't have husbands. so he can take their money and use their properties and things like that. I got papers here where he go around telling the people that he loving to my mom. My mom had to take this Indian bitch to court. I got all the court documents here where she took him to court to stop going around saying that he's her lover. I got court documents. I didn't know my mom was so brave to go to court and sue the Indian man. What you going around telling people you love to my mom for? To steal our property. So now let me tell you the story. 7 years ago, I'm sitting down, the man called me, "Oh, Rodney, how are you? I want to visit you." I knew right there the man won't kill me for my property. Because you go around lying to the Liberian people, saying your daughter Liberian, it's in the national newspaper, it's a national concern right there. You got my property. You finish building a $2 million house on it and everything, and it's time for you to turn it over to us. Now you want proof you are your daughter Liberian so you can steal my property. You think you can do that? You think you can leave India and come here and try to love to my mind, deceive my family and my people and steal my property? So that man said he won't come visit me. So I'm sitting there, the man called me and said, "Rodney, I know he was coming with juju. Because all these people deal with in Liberia, juju. I know this man was coming with juju in my house." I wasn't afraid of him. I wasn't afraid of him. I knew it. I'm a Christian. I said, "Let him come." I invited him. He came to my house. He went in my living room. He sat down. I let him sit there for 30, 40 minutes. I ain't got nothing to talk. The man never associated with me in my life. He rented my mom's place. My pa died. He never called me one day to say, "Rodney, I'm sorry, and take anything you want." It's too. Everything I took from the man, I paid for it. Because he had LPA and all the things, so I paid for it. Now you won't come in my house to kill me. This man came in my house 7 years ago. Since 7 years ago, I've been having bad luck. I broke my hip. For 7 years, I've been in pain. 7 years. I've been in pain. I slipped on black ice and broke my hip, and that thing threw everything away from me. 7 years, this man sat in my house. Now I went to Liberia. I confronted his daughter. I told her I want my place. I was ready to whip her ass. They put me in jail for one night. I came up, and now they're coming to see what my God can do. My God don't play. They have done their worst. Now he calling me. He won't come to my house again. He said, oh, I need to visit you because the 7 years you gave me, it didn't kill me. So you think you can come in my house, so can't kill me again. You know, these people deal with juju. Why you won't come in my house? The man came in my house in Rhode Island and sat in my house and brought juju. You know, I don't play with these people. Now he will see what my God will do to him. He will see it because he has done his worst to me. He ain't coming in my house again. I know what he brought in my house. And my house is covered. I'm a Christian. I don't play with juju. I don't want juju. I don't need it. From small, I was taught about Jesus Christ. If I cannot believe in Jesus Christ as my God, where am I going to church for? Where am I reading the Bible for? I'm not an idiot. I went to school to learn. My mom, my relatives, nobody can force me to go use juju. No, I did that when I was young. I saw the repercussions from that. Even some of the juju people tell me, "My man, why you want our medicine?" The juju people, they tell me that. "My man, why you want our medicine?" Because I'm above that. I'm above that. Why going to juju people for when the power of God is within me? Why am I dealing with all these bullshit people for when the power of wealth is within me? Wait, what's wrong with you people? Some of us knew who we were from the time we were born. I ain't got to look for who I am. I ain't got to follow Boakai or the president. Like people that look for power and money. What's wrong with y'all? Are you people crazy? Some of us, Those things don't matter to us because we had them from time immemorial. So I'm just saying all of this to say that it's time for us to wake up from our stupor. The greed, the selfishness, the jealousy, the tribalism, the ethnicity, the hatred, the wickedness, the bitterness, the juju, using our churches for juju places. Y'all don't believe in Jesus Christ, y'all believe in him. He's not a God to play with. He's not a play thing. So just like our leaders and people got to understand where they're going, Joseph Boakai got to do the same thing. Running behind Costa and Lobo and all these young boys in America sitting out, seeing them playing cards. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want Joseph Boakai to be a stooge for these young children to come and destroy my country. No. My people suffer enough. My people suffer enough. Leaders got to demonstrate leadership in our country besides governmental leadership. What kind of leadership have the people presented in our communities all over the world? What have you done in the communities? You got to do anything in Liberia specifically, but you got to do something for Liberian people wherever we live. You got to demonstrate leadership and service. That's what makes a leader. Your service and your openness to honesty, to sincerity, to trustworthiness. Those are the things that make a leader. You cannot be a leader in a closet. Then you come up when you want to lead us. We don't know your traits. We don't know your character. We don't know who you are. No, we cannot have those kind of leaders. We must have leaders who have demonstrated leadership traits with record of not stealing, of not being corrupt, of not being dishonest, of not being liars. Half of the people behind Joseph Boakai are liars, are betrayers, are deceitful people. That the same people we face in time and time again. I rest my case on that issue. The second thing I got to talk about, Tyrus Dillon and the police director. They said there was a display of ignorance and insubordination by the police director towards Darius Dillon. They said this man went on a tirade yelling at Darius Dillon in the legislature, calling him a security risk. Can you imagine that? This is where our country is. When our leaders have no respect for each other, no understanding of where they are, what forum they are in. The police director in the legislature yelling at Darius Dillon, a senator, calling him a national security risk. Do you believe that? That police director is supposed to be hijacked and put in stockade for 3 days or 4 days straight or dismissed. Who in the hell do you think you are? Huh? This is the disrespect our people bring to the very leadership that they're part of. If you can stand in the House of Representatives and just yell at the senator and call him a national security risk, then why you didn't put him in jail? Who in the hell do you think you are? You think our country a play thing? I see Boakai talking a play thing. Yeah, that's what we got. Nothing but play thing. Let me call my boy. Let's talk about this useless police director and his disrespect to Darius Dillon. You know, we want to lead countries. We want to do what we think we can do for our people. But then we appoint all these people that have no respect for authority, no respect for forums. How you go in the legislature and behave like an ignorant man? Then you call yourself police director. What my boy doing, man? I can't get him. But this is the problem. You know, they won't be on the air. Then when you call them, you can't connect with them. But this is the issue. You know, They say the police director displayed in the legislature. I mean, they say he was so loud and boisterous. The legislature had to call him to attention, going against Darius Dillon, yelling against Darius Dillon, "You are national security risk. You jump before the president's car." Is that how our people behave? You see, the same ignorance and illiteracy we talk about. It's way up here. The educated people way down here. We got nothing but illiterate people and rogues and murderers way up here in our country, in our government, in our society, starting from the president on down. They're all useless people. So when you have these rogues and murderers leading us, there's no security in our country. There's no security at all. Our president is a murderer. He killed 4 auditors. Prince Joseph is a murderer. He killed thousands of Liberians. Edwin Snow, all of them in the legislature, they're ex-warlords and murderers. These people have killed our people, and they're still over us. How can God bless us? God cannot bless us. These people gotta go. The Benani, Yuri, all of them gotta go. The people that brought us down to nothing, and they cannot lift us up from where they have brought us down to. You know, then they still won't lead. You know, you now fuck the country up. You not cut out. Look at the prison. They can't even control the prison. The people in the prison can't even eat good food. They're eating the food they're eating that they used to eat in the 1960s. Dry rice and 1 pot of pepper. That was the prison food in the old days when it was built for 300 people. When people used to carry their relatives' food, the government had to provide the rice. People used to bring their soup and cassava leaf and things for the relative. Now they can't even afford that. They can't even afford to bring food for their relatives in prison. The prisoners got to eat dry rice. The prison overcrowded. Huh? It is right in the center of Monrovia. Can you believe that? We have Bella Yala before. Bella Yala not there no more. Every institution we have in our country has slowly disappeared. Slowly. We are in trouble. So when we look beside the Boakai point, you'll go on front page African newspaper and listen to that interview he had, how they want to resurrect the CPP. He has no problem with elections. You know, all of this could have been avoided. All of this could have been avoided, and the CPP could have been strong and viable right now. But right now, they come to start all over again. And this is what happens in every Liberian community. We take 1 step forward, we destroy everything, we take 3 steps backwards, then we realize, oh, that was something good we were doing. We destroy it. Now let's start all over again. They come to start all over again. Months before election. When they had the opportunity to do all of this years ago, the elections, the Benana Yure, the Mo Ali, all the useless bitches leading our country, they won't lead us. They won't lead us. Can you imagine that? Then they can't even put their shit together. Huh? They can't even get their shit together. All the educated people, they're fighting for power. You know, the elections himself, the Benana Yure himself, the Joseph, oh man, Lord, give me a break. The people make me shame, man. They make me shame. Shame. They make me shame. And it's so hurtful. You know. So we've been on the prison things for almost 6 months now. The prisoners been complaining. They have cholera, they have COVID-19, everything in the prison. The people are still suffering. This is still an issue. 6 months ago, it's still going on. Huh? How long? If there's something, if that Joy we have girlfriend something or a native shit, it be finished billing. But the prisoners, for them to get food and place to stay, or over 6 months now, be on this one topic, we can't finish it. Something wrong with our country, man. The leadership is so terrible, man. The leadership is corrupt. The leadership is selfish. The leadership is evil. The leadership has no source of understanding that this is a nation. Now we hear they just appointed Samuel Twe in law to another ministry. This is a family organization. People appointing their tribal people to government position, their family members to government. Now Samuel Twe, the minister of finance, sister-in-law, is appointed to another ministry. They can't find somebody else. Everybody got to come from the native people country. What's wrong? Even among the native people, there is fuss. You got the southeastern enough for the northeast enough for the east. I mean, everything is just screwed up in our country. Screwed up. Illiteracy is so damn high. We're going back to 1847, where people just do things because they didn't know what they're doing. They just do it because they do it. We're not giving a damn whether you let book, you don't let book, you go there for 12 years, you going there for 12 years, you going there for 12 years. They don't even know what they're talking. They don't even know what it means. You see them taking water from the hole in the ground. That the same people want George Weah stay there for 12 years. Let him stay there for 12 years. I will be in America working. When I die, they'll bury me in America. I ain't coming home. I will send home money to people who let them go eat sardine and gari and shit. Why I come in that I pray for? The president, the vice president, all of them are zogos. You know, useless people. Stealing the money of the nation. How can you live like that? You zogos. All of your damn zogos. Why coming home for? To do what? I'd rather push box. I'd rather push everything in the factory than to come there where you live with your illiterate people so they can kill me or bullshit. Why coming home for? Let my brothers and sisters them take the property and the money and let them do it. See how far I carry them. But we need a united leadership to lead our country. We don't have no men to lead our country. All the men, they're sleeping or eating or playing cards or doing some shit or playing pool. They've lost their dignity and pride. So we come right back to the same point again. We come right back to the same point again. Who are our leaders? Who are the people we can trust? Who are the people we can turn to lift us up when we're down? They're nowhere around. So I did 45 minutes. I think I can't call my board. My class is done for the day. You know, I'm depressed because my people still illiterate. They're not getting any better. The rates that they are under, the stress they're under, is unbearable and undeniable. But all of this because of leadership problem. That's all our problem. They killed our leaders in 1980. All the people that could guide us, they killed them. Whether they were corrupt, whether they were good, we'll never know because all of them were killed together. Was it deliberate? Yes, it was deliberate. Foreigners caused this to happen to us. Why? Look at our country today. They're stealing all our resources. They're stealing all our timber and gold and diamond. We have nothing in Liberia for the Liberian people. This was an intentional thing to kill our leaders, have dual execute our 13 leaders, cause all the educated people to run away from Liberia so only the illiterate people can be here. So they can say, you steal, we don't care. We keep you there. These are the people in our country today. So now, anybody can come and just steal our resources, bribe people. We have no leaders with morals. We have no leaders with integrity. We got foreigners coming from foreign places. First, look at the NEC. A man come from abroad with different degrees serving as lawyer for the NDC. That would never happen. In the olden days, you got to graduate from the law school of Liberia to practice, to serve in legal positions. Now we got all the people coming from Europe and taking our bar exam. You know they didn't pass the bar exam because Liberian law is different from American law. You just can't just come from taking American law and come and take Liberian law and pass it. No. You got to do some schooling, reciprocity. You can't just come and take the test. If anybody can just come and take the test, we have so many lawyers in Liberia from America. What is our law school? Our law school is no fucking use. But the purpose of our law school was to ensure that anybody who's serving our government had a law degree from Liberia. Even if you come from America, you had to go to the law school for 1 year to satisfy our reciprocity process. You can't just come from America and you got this degree and that degree, and you come and take the bar exam. No, that's not realistic. So all the people serving in our law areas from foreign degrees and not from the law school of Liberia, and they never went to law school to do reciprocity, they're not qualified to practice law in Liberia. They're not qualified. Just like me, I came to America. I had to go to school for 1 year. Those are the shit that made me fail the law exam. Because I could not just come and study and take the bar. No. When I came, I had to meet qualification. Rhode Island told me, no, I can't practice law. They don't know my degree. I got to go to law school for 1 year. I went to law school for 1 year. Those are the things that killed me. I didn't have the money. I didn't have nobody to support me. I went to Pittsburgh, law school. I caught hell in Pittsburgh, going to satisfy the law school requirement. I caught hell. I live in a ghetto. The place I was living, every night was a every night. For the first year I lived there, I had to live on the floor because I didn't know where the gunshots would be flying. Ask anybody about Pittsburgh, the hill. I lived on the hill for 1 year to go to law school. None of my friends, none of my girlfriend, nobody came to visit me. They said, my man, the place you live in, we can't come there. But I was there. I used to play basketball with the kids. All the people used to respect me, man. When I come in the morning, they should be yelling, hey, Mr. Rodney, good morning. Mr. Rodney, good morning. Hey, I'm a teen myself. The shit used to happen in the night, the shooting, the drug thing, that nighttime thing. And not nighttime, man. There were times people used to come in right in front of my house, man, doing drug deal. I would just call the police and they would come get the guy out of my house. At that time, I didn't know they had this where you could see the number of the people, the caller and all of that, the caller ID and all that. I didn't know they had it. The police had it first. Because I was in Pittsburgh, man, all these guys were in front of my house doing a drug deal. I couldn't sleep, man. They were there yelling, no, you can't do that. So I got the phone. I got on the ground first. I got on the phone. I called 911. I said, look, man, I got a lot of guys in front of my house here. I think it's a drug deal. You need to come and get these guys out of here. They said, oh, yeah, we're looking for them. We're coming. I hung up. I said, in 2 minutes, my phone rang again. I said, what the fuck? I pick it up. I said, they said, this is Pittsburgh police. The guy said, Mr. Chesson, don't worry. The guy knew my name at all. Mr. Chesson, don't worry. We'll get them out of your area soon. Have a good night. Bro, I put my phone down. I listen. I heard, wow. All in my area, man. Those guys pulled off. Wow, the cops were chasing them. I said, what? These guys got caller ID. They called me. I said, they're going to put me in trouble with the gangsters. But, hey, you got to do what you got to do. And I did what I had to do to meet the qualification. I went through a lot of shit, man. Then I came back home. I had to find a job. I had to start all over again. I had to find money to take the bar exam again. All that shit is money. Law school, that thousands of dollars. I was so bad off in law school, the law school itself, because of my performance and the work I was doing, because I was in the law, I was into King University, one of the best law schools in America, Catholic school. I was in there. I was learning Lexis. I was running the whole computer system for the law. The guy had taught me how to do it. So when he was leaving, he told the school, let Mr. Chesson take it over. Let him run the Lexis program. So the school turned to me. So I didn't know too much about Lexis, man. Well, I know about Lexis. But the guy had showed me a little how to do the queries and things like that, so I could get along with it. So I started teaching people in the school. When I looked, the school awarded me $2,000 toward my tuition. I didn't ask for it. I was just sitting down one day. The dean just came up to me and said, Mr. Chesson, congratulations. We decided to give you $2,000 for your school fee. I said, whoa, you know how that helped me? I didn't have to pay the people no more. Once you go into school in America or anywhere in the world, people will help you. No matter how poor you are, people will help you. When you go to school and get engaged in things in the school and want to uplift, change your life and change the lives of other people, people will help you. People think Rodney Chesson got this and that. No, people that help me. Sometimes I said, now people come to me, Chesson, you did this and so we're going to give you this. I get along. I don't run behind things. I do my community service. I do my loyal things. I do things honestly. If I can't do it, I say I can't do it. If I can do it, I put my whole heart into it. That's why I don't like to commit to things. Because I'm a man when I commit to doing things, I want to see it prosper and succeed. Not just get along. And it takes a lot out of me. People like me, it takes a lot out of us. That's why I don't like to commit to anything except I'm sure it's going to succeed. If it's not going to succeed, if my mind do not envision success, or the people I'm working with, I see they're not competent enough to work with me to make this thing successful, I will not engage in it. And Liberian people don't like me because of that. I'm an experienced man. I've been leading communities in America for 40 years. I've been leading EULA. I've been to EULA. I've written things for EULA and all. I've written documents for EULA. So I don't need to prove nothing. But I will now work with people who I know will fail. I will now work with organizations where I know the leadership is not in the interest of the people. I can't get involved with that. I'd rather do my show in the morning, have 2 or 3 people here watching my show, teach the children for the future, and live my life. I will not be poor. Jesus Christ will not let me be poor. I'm a Christian. I can't be poor. It's not my portion. So, when we serve people, when we serve communities, you think Jesus Christ will not serve us too? He serves us. As much as he can feed the birds and the animals, what about me, who's a human being? I trust my God. I know my God. And my God is not a God to take for granted. Aluta, continue. My class is done. Have a good day, my people. Today is Friday. We'll talk tomorrow and we'll be back for the rest of the week. In the meantime, take heed and govern yourselves accordingly. Enjoy the day. Today is going to be a very, very nice day in Rhode Island. I don't know where else, but wherever you are, take heed and govern yourselves accordingly. If you get in trouble or some shit, don't bring it around me. Bye.